this week's EdTech Tuesday video. This week we'll be focusing on Google's I'm Feeling button. With this button, your students can find new reading sources on the internet. You can use it to find new academic texts for use in your classroom. You can also use it to find visual texts or video texts, so non-traditional texts. And your students can use the I'm Feeling button to practice their academic internet exploration. To get started, go to the Google website, www.google.com. When you see the search box, right underneath you'll see the Google search button and you'll see the I'm Feeling Lucky button. It's this I'm Feeling Lucky button that we're going to be looking at. Originally, Google's I'm Feeling Lucky button was a way you could skip all of the search results and just go to a result page that Google had chosen for you. Now they have modified the Google I'm Feeling Lucky button to have a few more uses, and that's what we'll be exploring today. To use this button, I leave the search box blank and I hover my cursor, my arrow, over the I'm Feeling Lucky button. As I do, it will cycle through a bunch of different options. So we're going to click on the first one that comes up. The first one it cycled to was I'm Feeling Curious. So I'm going to click on that one, and it will take me to a Google search page that has a slight modification from the normal one. It gives me a trivia question and then an answer. So what does the title Esquire mean? And then it gives a description and a definition for that. Underneath that, it also gives me a link to information about this same topic. In this case, it's giving me a Wikipedia page. If I click on Ask Another Question at the bottom of the box there, it will give me another trivia question. This time it doesn't come from Wikipedia, it comes from a different website. So this is a way that your students can learn new information, new random information, but new information nonetheless. If I go back to the Google search page and I hover over I'm Feeling Lucky, this time I should get a different result. So I'm going to do that again. And this time I get I'm Feeling Wonderful. When I click on this one, it takes me to the Google Cultural Institute. The Google Cultural Institute has a lot of information on it. There are tours of museums and other places, but one of the best places is this World Wonders site. So it will take you to a different world wonder every time. It won't always be this one. And over here on the left, it gives you information, it gives you a map, it tells you that the text, where the text comes from. In this case, it comes from Wikipedia, so your kids can read through that. It gives you a street view there on the left, and I will explain what that does in a few minutes. It gives you videos sometimes. You'll see that right here. There's a animation video. And it also gives you a lot of pictures and other information about the site. So there is endless information for students to explore on this one particular world wonder. So it's a great resource if you're having students do some kind of research project or something else. World Wonders can be a great place for them to go. If I want to look at Street View, there are several Street Views for this particular world wonder. I'm not going to show you all of them, but I'm just going to click on this bottom one here. And when I do, that takes me to the Google Street View, which lets you walk through and explore this world wonder. You can manipulate the screen by looking at all the different walls, anything that the screen will let you look at. This is one of those 360-degree cameras, so it will let you explore a lot of photographed information. You can click on these arrows to walk through the site, just like you would if you look at a Google Street View. And even though this is a long hallway, I am getting closer to the end. You'll see there are people occasionally in here, but their faces are usually blurred out. And you can turn, rotate, move to different places, look at different things. So it's a really interesting way for kids to be able to visit a place that they've never been to before, kind of see what the rest of the world looks like. So I'm going to go back to the main Google page and back to the I'm Feeling Lucky button again. And we won't look at all of the other options today, but I'll just show you what some of the other ones are. Sometimes you have to play with a button for a while before you get to one you haven't seen before. There was I'm feeling puzzled. I found I'm feeling wonderful again. I'm feeling trendy. I'm feeling playful. We already looked at curious. Some of the same ones are showing up again. I'm feeling generous is a different one. I'm feeling hungry. There's I'm feeling stellar. And there's a couple of other options as well. So in the next few weeks, I will be exploring some of those other options, as well as showing you some other ways that you can use great Google products to work with your students in your classroom. Thanks for watching and have a great week.